Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to another video. This is a Man Cannot Ride. We are on board the XSR, the Yamaha XSR 900. This is the 2021 model. Motor to ng kaibigan ko at pinapainit ko lang kasi matagal lang hindi tumakbo. Okay, so we are on standard riding mode, and meron tayong standard, meron tayong A, meron tayong B. Let's stick to the middle. Yung A kasi more of all power to, yung A. Standard is more of the standard and B is more like rain mode, kumbaga. Traction control, we have 1, we have 2. I don't know if we can we turn off traction control for this one? Yes, it's off. But dahil motor, hindi ko to motor, let's stick with 1. Okay? So ikot lang natin to. Meron check engine light to, hindi mawawala, mawala-wala. And this has 111 horsepower. Now, for this video, gusto kong itanong sa inyo kung sa tingin nyo ba talagang kinakailangan natin ang high horsepower motorcycles. At kung ang pag-uusapan nila ay ang fun factor, yes we do. This bike wants to wheelie. Kahit naka standard power mode tsaka naka traction control 1, parang gusto pa rin niyang umangat ng umangat. But anyway, so do we really need? Kaya talagang kailangan ba talaga natin? Ang tanong dito is kung kailangan na, hindi kung gusto. Kasi kung gusto, madali ang sagot dyan. Oo, gusto nating lahat. Pero kailangan ba natin ng high horsepower motorcycle? This has 111 horsepower, and I'm telling you right now, that is overkill for anything. So nag-research ako ng kaunti at napag-alaman ko na based on science and math, base sa mga pag-aaral, kung tutuusin naman talaga, para sa Pilipinas para sa Pilipinas na merong speed limit na 100 kph, we just need an average power of 25 to 30 horsepower. So ibig sabihin, ang lahat ng, kung titingnan natin yung pag-aaral na yon, ang lahat ng 50 horsepower and pataas, that's already overkill. I mean, ito, nandito ako, pinaiinit ko lang tong motor na to. 111 horsepower, this is overkill for the street. And I also believe 100 horsepower is overkill para sa mga ano natin, main roads natin like EDSA and C5. 100 horsepower is overkill sa expressway. Even sa mga mountain roads like Marilake, or 100 horsepower is overkill. Alright, let's switch to A mode. Traction control 1. Mas aggressive ang power nito. And I can feel it. This is overkill for the street. Hindi ko kinakailangan ng ganito kalakas na sipa para lang salubungin ng tricycle na to. If I don't have the throttle discipline, kung wala akong proper riding skills, kanina pa ako sumemplang dito. Okay, let's try to have some fun. Turn off traction control. Okay, I need to be on neutral bago ko i-turn off ang traction control. Wait lang. Yung mga Yamaha owners dyan, correct me if I'm wrong ha, hindi ako gamay sa sistema ng Yamaha. Okay, so traction control is off. We are on power mode A. This is, try natin kung mapapadulas natin yung huli ang gulong. Yes, gusto niya agad niya mag-wheelie. Kung hindi sanay dito ang diba? This is overkill for everything on public roads. Okay, so I'm just gonna cruise around on third gear on high power. Teka na sa eto, meron akong gustong i-share sa inyo. Di ba, siguro lahat naman tayo nakakaalam yung sinabi ni Uncle Ben ng Spider-Man. Yun, napa-activate ko rin ang traction control. Kala mo ha, XSR. Napadulas ko rin ang traction control. Anyway, so let's get back to traction control 1. Teka na, I have to be on neutral. I have to be on stop. Oh, bayan, napaka-arte naman itong motor na to. I have to be stop, traction control 1. Ay, tingnan natin ang traction control 2 and mode, yung pinakababang mode B, pinaka tame. Diyos ko, ang bagal ng pick up na speed. It's very manageable, but still it is overkill for the streets. O ito, balik tayo dun sa Spider-Man kay Uncle Ben. Sabi niya, with great power comes great responsibility. Alam nyo, nung isang araw, yan, kwento time tayo, may napanood akong video na nasa nasa KLAX, big bike rider, mga big bike riders, grupo ng big bike riders nasa KLAX. Alam daw naman nila na may nanghuhuli doon, pero yung video nila, lahat sila bumuburaot, lahat sila bumabarubal, lahat sila nagwawalwal. Now, hindi ako nagmamalinis, ako din overspeeding din ako madalas sa expressway. Pero, I mean, parang nakaka-turn off lang na sinabi pa nila na alam naman nilang may nanghuhuli doon, nakapost pa yun sa social media, naka-caption yun, alam kong may nanghuhuli dito, pero hinataw mo pa rin. Huwag mo na lang sanang sinabi na alam mo may nanghuhuli, hatawin mo na lang, di ba? Hatawin mo na lang, sige. Mas maiintindihan ko pa yun, nakamote ka eh. Pero yung sabihin mo sa akin na alam mo naman may nanghuhuli tapos hinataw mo pa, parang iba kasi yung messaging nun eh. Ayun ang problema dun, diba? Great power comes great responsibility. Tayo ba talaga ay responsable? Are we responsible? Hindi. Kasi inuuna natin is yung yabang, yung cool factor, at yung yan, sige, wag natin gawin masyadong negative, wag natin sabihin yabang or cool factor. Ang inuuna natin is yung adventurous riding, yung may thrill riding. Kasi sasabihin natin, we want to have fun, we want to be happy. Tama yun, susuportahan ko yun, pero anong kapalit nun? Ang kapalit nun is yung maging irresponsible tayo sa daan. Ang kapalit nun is yung tayo ay maging reckless at mailagay natin sa alanganin ang buhay ng ibang tao. There's a place for fast riding and for reckless riding. Actually, yeah, we can say it's reckless riding, and that's the track. Doon tayo sa racetrack, doon tayo mag-overspeeding, doon tayo mag-walwalan, doon tayo mag-cornering, doon tayo ride for fun. We can still have fun on the road, pero sumusunod pa rin tayo sa batas. And again, hindi ako nagmamalinis na I'm guilty of this. And kasama ako dun sa statement ko, yung sa tanong ko, sa challenge ko, are we responsible enough for the power we have on our motorcycles? That's 111 horsepower. Yung may-ari ba, alam ko yung may-ari ng motor na to, yung kapitbahay ko, yes, he is responsible enough. Alam ko yun, kilala ko yun. 111 horsepower tong motor niya. Alam ko meron din siyang 111 points of responsibility, of pagiging responsible. So, but lahat ba katulad niya? Alamang hindi. Okay. So ngayon, for the next part of the video, paininin mo natin itong cruiser na to. I thought I like cruisers, pero nung nakapag-test ride ako ng mga cruisers, ito, ano pa ba yung na-test ride kong cruiser? May Harley ako na-test ride eh. Damn, I don't like them anymore. Nagustuhan ko lang ang cruiser dahil sa kanyang forma factor, di ba? Pero when you get to ride it, nawala na lahat yung skills ko, nawala na lahat, hindi ako marunong, yun na lang, hindi ako marunong. Hindi ko kayang ma-appreciate, hindi ko ma-maximize yung potential ng motor. Hindi ko makuha yung performance na gusto ko because hindi match yung riding style ko sa ergonomics ng isang cruiser bike. But for my friend, kailangan ko tong i-revive kasi may problema din to. So i-park na muna natin to si XSR 900. After XSR 900, dito tayo kay cruiser, and then Octavia, magra-ride tayo mamaya.